Hello, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a paper hibiscus with the Cricut. This template can be used for your Cricut or silhouette, and the template along with all the materials are linked below the video. You will need one flower shape with either a coral or red cardstock paper, one center shape with a white cardstock paper, bottom leaves, and 5 pair of green leaves with green cardstock paper. There will be a sizing reference in the template files, but you could make them in an assortment of different sizes, some smaller, some bigger. I wanted to make a coral hibiscus with the gradient pinkish red in the center, so I am adding some watercolor gradient pink with this travel watercolor brush linked below video. This part is optional. There are so many beautiful colors of hibiscus, and the traditional one is a solid pinkish red color, so you could use a solid color cardstock paper and try a variety of different colors. While we let this dry, cut your white cardstock paper for the center fringes. And I am using a red marker to color just the bottom of the fringes and also color the other side too. Then color the tips where it has a circle shape with a yellow marker. Color on both sides also. The tips should be yellow and the bottom should be red. Then grab some red tissue paper and cut a piece off the side. I'm cutting a thin strip off the side almost the width of a floral tape. The remaining piece I'll be folding in 5. Then fold that in half and cut a triangle on the folded side. When you open it up, there should be 5 diamonds folded in half. With the remaining scraps, I am tearing 5 very little pieces, then ball those small pieces. These tiny tissue paper balls will be going into the center of the diamond tissue paper. Gently cover the small tissue ball with the diamond shape and twist the bottom of the diamond edges and repeat. You should have 5 of these small tips that will be added to the top of the center of the hibiscus. Glue that onto a green wire stem and floral tape it to a length that you like for the center of the hibiscus. They do tend to have some really long centers, so you could have some longer and some shorter. Then cover the green floral tape with the red tissue paper strip. The stickiness of the floral tape should hold the tissue paper, but if it doesn't, you could add some white glue to hold it down. Then add your yellow and red fringe with white glue around the center of the stem. Gently make sure the tissue paper doesn't tear and angle this slightly diagonally so that it could roll down the stem and cover the rest of the green floral tape section only. Then one by one bring down the little fringes. There aren't that many, so it shouldn't be too tedious. Now bring the flower and take each petal and roll and fold gently and eventually scrunch up the petals. Make sure the creases are going towards the center of the flower. Do this to the rest of the petals, making sure you roll and crease facing the center direction. Now gently open each petal back and shape with a stick. First, glue the center tabs into each other, similar spacing from the rest of the petals. Then put a little bit of glue on the right side of the petal toward the bottom and glue petal in. Repeat this in a counterclockwise pattern, making sure the petal before is slightly overlapping onto the next petal. The glue should be only towards the bottom and trying to keep it clean as much as possible in the center. The glue seeping out on the bottom outside of the flower doesn't matter, but inside the flower I'm trying to keep it clean and presentable. Then poke a small hole in the center and attach the center in adding a little bit of glue on the bottom of the pink portion of the center. Get a thicker floral wire and attach to the bottom of the flower with the green wire, and floral tape only to hide the green wire so you don't have to go all the way to the bottom. Then glue the small tab on the bottom leaves pattern. It'll form into a cone with leaves. Poke a hole in the center big enough for the thicker stem to go in. Glue the bottom of the flower and fully attach the bottom leaves to the flower. You could shape some of the bottom leaves too if you would like to add some extra details. Then you will need the leaves that are paired to each other. It is a mirrored pattern, so make sure you don't lose the pair. Stack them and make sure they meet up and fold the center. It'll show us where to place our stems. Then add some glue in the center, attach the stem. Add more glue around the rim, but not too close to the edge to make sure the glue doesn't seep out later. Then sandwich the other paired leaf. While the glue is drying, quickly shape the leaves by gently curling out. You will want to do this immediately after you attach them together so that it is not too stiff from the hot glue and easily shapeable. I like to make 5 of the leaves, but you could feel free to add more or less. In the template, they come with 3 different versions, and I like to make some smaller and some bigger, not too exaggerated in size, but just making slight differences to make sure they don't all look the same. Then floral tape each stem of the leaf about halfway. With the last leaf, start attaching it to the stem of the hibiscus. The stem of the leaves should show, trying to mimic the hibiscus branch. Randomly place the rest of the leaves down the hibiscus stem and floral tape the rest of the stem. Try making them in a variety of colors, perfect for summer gifts, centerpieces, and decorations. Please like this video below and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.